Arts Talk here at the Common Ground Community Cafe in Sherwood Park. I'm Bill.
And I'm Cliff.
And I'm Heidi.
Heidi, you've changed.
Wow.
It's amazing what happens from one show to the next.
Yes, it's...
It's quite typical to women, though. I mean, they change their hairstyles, they change their looks, like bang, 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 just like that.
And the
right?
facial hair is amazing.
Well, it's fashionable.
It looks
It's all
good
about
on
fashion.
you.
It's all about fashion. It's nice. And you're getting better looking, man.
Oh,
And
thank
taller,
you.
Heidi.
And taller.
It's,
You weren't this tall the last show.
Yeah, it could be the heels I'm wearing.
Yeah.
Oh, those are nice
Give me a
heels.
little height.
But having said that, though, we really do miss the old Heidi.
Yes.
Yes.
We really do miss the old
We do
Heidi.
miss the old Heidi.
So perhaps, you know, you'll change back sometime and come and see us, right?
Perhaps. We'll have to see.
That's right. All right.
Heidi might like this look,
Exactly.
so that could be a problem.
All right.
Normally, we have good improv with us.
Good improv, exactly.
Yes.
I hear they're funny.
I've heard they're pretty good as well.
Yeah, and I keep saying that you changed the name from good improv to great improv. And I'm sure, as Heidi, you would agree.
I do.
Absolutely.
I do agree with that.
Okay, so shall we introduce good improv then?
Sure, why not?
All right. I'm Jordan,
And I'm Justin.
And I am Dan.
and we're good improv.
And we're good
We are
improv.
good improv. And by
Someti-
the way, I
and
just wanted to
sometimes
say,
we're great.
And well, I wanted to say something really quick though.
What's that?
On my way here
Yeah.
to this Common Ground Cafe in Sherwood Park,
Yeah.
I ran into a dog.
Oh!
And I absolutely cannot stand dogs out front there, chasing me around the whole parking lot.
Do you want an interesting
I
fact?
almost didn't get in
Do you want to
here.
hear an interesting fact?
Yes.
Yeah. If you hate dogs, they tend to gravitate towards you.
Well, I figured that out really close when he was chasing me around the parking lot.
And I have a whole bunch of other facts too. You know, like trivia.
Jordan, you know how much I hate dogs.
Oh, of course, Dan, you're a notorious dog hater. And why, Justin, you know so much about how to hate a dog
I
that
know.
it blows my mind.
I can't
Exactly.
believe
Ask
how
me
much you
anything.
know.
Exactly.
It amazes me how much you know.
Especially on the spot, just like that.
Yes, and there's not one dog
Yes.
that I hate. I hate all dogs. It's not just one breed.
All
It's
breeds of
little
dogs.
dogs, it's big dogs, it's all dogs.
Do we know
Dan
why?
hates dogs. I'm gonna get a shirt that says Dan hates dogs.
And you?
Me?
Yeah.
Do you hate dogs?
How's things? Do you
I
hate dogs?
like dogs, actually. I really like dogs. Which puts me at constant odds with you, Dan.
I know, all the time, Jordan.
It always stresses our friendship out.
Arguing about dogs.
And you know, speaking of you know, Heidi changing her appearance, man, you really got taller.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm always looking down on you, and all of a sudden, boom, just like that, I'm all of a sudden.
I've always
shorter.
complained that Jordan is taller than me.
Yeah.
Dan is always saying, as I am Dan, saying that Jordan is taller, and I hate that.
Yeah.
It's
probably
like I hate
these-
dogs. I hate that Jordan's
Probably
taller.
these heels that I'm wearing
Yes.
Possibly.
make
Yeah.
me a little taller.
I wish I had heels.
And me, I mean, I spent a little too much time in the sun,
Yeah.
you know, baked a little bit, and
I see
look
that.
what happened. Between
Well-
that and the hair, some
Can-
things change.
Can you explain to us, with all the trivia you know, how that works?
Well, the thing is that it depends really on what side of the sun you're on.
Oh.
Right.
If you're on the dark side of the sun,
Exactly.
then you get less sunshine.
Then you get less sunshine. And I think
So
that's
you-
what happened to me before, you know, but now,
So you don't prefer the dark side?
no, I prefer the light side.
Well, okay then. Well,
That's why I'm going to go back to the other, you know, look that I have, right, as Justin. I'm going to go back to that pretty soon.
you're more than welcome to.
Actually, Dan, I don't know if you knew this, but Justin's hair is actually made of dog hair.
That's why I hate it. I told him to shave it because of that. I hated that when he had that dog hair on his head.
Okay, but you like Justin, though.
Well, yeah, you're not bad. But the dog hair.
But the
I
dog
couldn't-
hair.
Yeah,
couldn't
the dog
take
hair
that.
had to go.
That had to go. Thanks for reminding me of that, Jordan, because that just put a horrible image into my head.
You're welcome. It's very important that the gentlemen of good improv be as authentic as possible.
That's right.
Yes.
So,
And we are good at improv.
We're great. I mean, if I do say so myself.
well, I think we are. But you know what, guys? Enough about us. There's
have
an
a-
episode of Arts
We
Talk.
have a show, and I was just about to bring that up. Good for you, Jordan. Enough about dogs. We have guests on the show tonight.
I hate dogs.
We have a fantastic local artist, and he does other things as well. Jamie Pruden will be joining us.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, give it up for Jamie.
We do have a live audience here again, viewers, just as you heard that wonderful clapping in the background. And we
Wait a minute,
have
hold on. Who are you exactly?
my real name.
Yeah.
My real name is Dan the Dog Hater.
Nice. Cool.
Yeah.
Maybe I could be Bill Roberts then.
Yeah, you Bill, I'm Cliff, and Heidi. Anyway, now that our viewers are completely confused,
Right.
we also have the owner and CEO of the Edmonton Muse magazine, an arts-based magazine.
All right,
that's online.
Jessi!
Jessi Toms is here with us as
Yeah.
well.
Give it up for Jessi.
And of course, Jordan from Good Improv has joined us.
Hi, Jordan.
Hello.
How are you, man?
Well, I'm doing good.
The man with the heels. I feel like we've done this. It's
feel
like
like we've
Groundhog
done
Day.
this. I know.
We're just doing the intro
Over and
in
over and
circles
over again.
It's going over and over.
Repetition.
So we do have a show to get on with, though, so I think we should probably do that.
Let's do it.
Let's get on with the show. We'll be right back after this.
Welcome back to Art Star. Ladies and gentlemen, I have a real treat for you today. This gentleman sitting right in the middle of us two here is a local artist, waving to everybody. See, all his fans are here already. He's a local artist involved in absolutely every massive creative project currently in Edmonton. Everything from Rutherford Manor to playing cards and all these wonderful things which he's going to tell us about. And I'll just introduce you directly. Just please put your hands together for this gentleman right here, Jamie Pruden. Welcome to the show, man.
Hey, it's a pleasure to be on the show.
Thank you, Jamie.
It's truly an honor. Thank
I'm
you guys for
absolutely
having me.
terribly excited to see you here because everywhere I go, I hear the name Jamie Pruden, Jamie Pruden, Jamie Pruden. Doesn't matter who I talk to in the arts world, I hear Jamie Pruden. How are you?
Hey, I didn't know that. I just sit in my basement and draw.
So, first of all, Jamie,
Yes.
I've seen some of your artwork, and it's absolutely stunning, the work that you do. You need to tell me what got you into this. What got you started?
It's a tragic tale. When I was in elementary school, grade 2, I was like 7 years old, and I traced a picture of a puppy out of a coloring book, and I had given it to my teacher saying, I drew this for you. And she took me to the front of the class, held it up and said, Jamie just gave me this and said he drew it. This is not drawing, this is tracing.
Oh, tracing.
Seriously. So I went home embarrassed, and that night I had a dream, and 7 years old, this is going to age me here, but if you recall shoes called Hush Puppy shoes.
Oh, I sure do.
Their mascot was that big basset hound dog.
Yeah.
And I had this dream of drawing that dog, but not how a typical 7-year-old draws, like side views, shapes, head-on texture, moisture in his eyes, detail, and I was grasping the concept of it. And the next morning at the breakfast table, that dream was just vivid in my head.
Isn't that amazing? And 7 years old?
Yeah, I drew the dog.
Wow.
Like just from and been doing it ever since. I've kept it to myself till about 5 years ago, and I decided to go public with it, and it just snowballed through the glory of Facebook.
It's fantastic.
Social media. The art just went out there, and after 45 years of keeping it hidden, now I've got my own art company. I sell art worldwide, and it's just been a fantastic journey.
Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing? Well, I tell you, we're very happy to have you in Edmonton. Edmonton is a hotbed of talent, and a massive talent such as yourself. It's awesome that you're staying here. It's fantastic that you're working your artistic endeavors and business from this location. I think that's fabulous.
I'm born and raised in Edmonton. I love Edmonton, and it's in the past 5 years, finding out what a huge art community we have, and being accepted as a part of it has just been wow.
That's you're a perfect fit for sure. Now you also do some other things too, my understanding. So I understand there's some speed painting in there.
I do.
You're a
speed
hypnotist.
painting. I do hypnosis shows
So
under the.
tell us a
stage.
little bit, yeah.
Well, I do. My stage name is Sebastian Steele, and I've been touring that show all over Western Canada for about 21 years.
Wow.
And it's a different style of hypnosis. Most hypnotists are former magicians, and not knocking any kind of thing like that, but usually magician's style of humor is that like tabletop magic segueing, a joke that kind of segues into the next trick
Right.
kind of thing. Whereas my background was from doing stand-up comedy and improv comedy, and I thought, what a different take on doing a hypnosis show. Instead of going up there and going, ooh, let's go up there and just have
some fun.
thing, you know?
Yeah.
And it's a show that's audience involved, so because I deal with improv with the show, a lot of times, even though I've got the people up on stage hypnotized, even if you're in the audience, you're not safe. I might be grabbing people out of the audience, picking them up to play with the guys on stage, or send them out to the audience to mess around.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's quite the combination of talents. I don't know too many hypnotists that are artists and too many artists that are hypnotists. That's really remarkable. You have these two fantastic talents. But you can't two-step.
I can't two-step.
And I was just about to call you a triple threat.
Triple
but-
threat, yeah.
Yeah.
So, you're involved in a lot of the stuff in Edmonton.
Yes.
Care to tell us a few?
Absolutely. One of the big things is Rutherford Manor.
Right.
And I'm sure you're familiar with them.
Yes.
They started out with a haunt that in October that would raise money for Edmonton Food Bank and for SCAR's Animal Rescue. And Preston Owasiak, who's the CEO and founder, he decided he wanted to take it away from just your traditional walk-through jump scare. And he created this backstory of these two families in 1915 Chicago that are being manipulated by this demon that's making them go out and do like atrocious serial killer type
stuff
all over Chicago. So I met Preston a couple of years ago at one of the Edmonton Expos. He stopped by my booth, and since then I've been hired on as one of their official artists for the group.
That's right.
And from there, they've got a TV show that they're working to get
the
put
card
out.
game?
Yes.
And there's a card-playing board game called The Black Altar. And this is going to have worldwide distribution we're looking at. And there's about 214 playing cards.
Wow.
And you're doing
I'm doing
all the artwork.
all the artwork, the
Isn't
player
that
mats
amazing?
and
Yeah.
the design of the cover box and everything like that.
And people, I've seen some of these cards just on Facebook and whatnot,
Yes.
either in some semblance of completion. They're incredible, man.
Well,
Yeah.
and another thing coming up in the Expo next month, Rutherford Manor, Theatre Garage, Con Lavery, who's a local writer and wrote the latest novel for the Rutherford Manor called The White
Seriously.
Hand, and Rutherford Manor themselves, we're all putting all our booths together into one
Nice.
big mega booth.
Nice.
gonna
It's
be
going to have a
awesome.
walk-through little haunt, like
Oh, cool.
haunted house all
That's
through it. It's going to
fantastic.
be incredible.
That's amazing.
And I got some gifts for you guys.
Oh,
Gifts.
I brought
We like gifts.
We always
I came
like
bearing
gifts.
gifts.
It's back here.
Yeah, if you can hand me those, can I just set the
Sure,
mic
I can
down?
grab the mic from you.
Okay.
Here's one. Just let me grab the other one too.
Okay.
While we're doing this, Jamie, is kind of pulling up. If people wanted to contact you, how would they go about doing that?
I'm on Facebook under Fantasy Art by Jamie Pruden. You can reach me on Instagram under Jamie_Pruden_artist, as well as my website is www.jprudenarts.com.
Awesome.
I swear, if you just type in Jamie and art,
Then that name will pop up.
this man will show
Yes,
up.
he will be there.
So this is a piece I created that was sort of a crossover mixing Star Wars against Star Trek, and they're all battling right down to
that's
right down to
fantastic.
red shirts always die and stormtroopers always miss. It's all the way
Yes.
in there.
I love Yoda and Spock together.
So this one I'd like to give to you.
Wow, that's
For me?
awesome.
Oh,
for you.
dude.
And this is a signed and numbered limited edition lithograph.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Okay.
That's fantastic.
And then for you, Bill, I have a special one here. This particular one has a little backstory to it if we have time.
Sure.
We do.
Okay, I just unzip that some more. There we go. And this one here.
Oh, that's awesome.
is
Oh,
for you.
nice.
Thank you so much.
This again is a limited edition numbered signed lithograph. With this particular picture here, the story behind this one is about 3 years ago in the summer, I was on Facebook and there used to be a trending thing in the morning. And I was on this trending thing, and it was one of those days, it was like news all over the world, what's trending. And every single thing in that trending feed was something that was just negative and sad, tragic. ISIS, school shootings, all the. And I just thought to myself, at some point on my Facebook, I just want to put something positive
Something
out
good
there.
out there.
Something about getting along.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
and I didn't want to make it political or religious or anything like that because I'll always just get trolled.
Yeah.
So I thought I'd put it on the back burner and it'll come to me.
Yes.
So I went onto the Star Trek page that I always follow, and some guy on the page had a post up there saying, if you could make a movie that had one character from Star Trek, one character from Star Wars, what would your matchups be?
Ah, nice.
And I thought, there's the perfect form, and it's
Yeah.
an invite as well too. So I can go onto this and post some Star Wars stuff, and the Star Trek people aren't going to be mad.
That's right.
It was an open invitation. So I thought these two
This is
characters
awesome. Yeah, putting you in
meditating
the
That's
spot.
fantastic.
would be the perfect pair that would symbolize getting along, harmony.
Yeah.
Harmony, right?
So I did this, and then I posted it on the Star Trek page, and it went viral. And then I got a message from Ripley's, believe it or not, in LA.
Yeah.
They were hosting a fundraiser for the Hollywood Science Fiction Museum,
Yes.
and wondering if I would donate one of these to go up for auction. So I had the lithograph run done.
Yes.
And then I flew down to LA with the first 3 prints off the run.
Nice.
The first one went up for auction, and it was the highest bid on item.
Wow.
It outbid a Next Generation autographed script.
Oh, fantastic.
And then the second one got put into the Sci-Fi
Into the
museum.
museum,
It got
right.
put into the museum. And print number 1 of this was gifted to Adam Nimoy, Leonard Nimoy.
Leonard
Nice.
Nimoy's
He
son.
owns print
Excellent.
number 1 of this run.
Nice.
That's fantastic.
Now, very quickly, I saw a follow-up to this.
There.
I saw a follow-up to it.
Yes, if you go on to Fantasy Art by Jamie Pruden, there's another Spock and Yoda matchup where
Right.
they're
I
playing
love that. I
3D
think that's so
chess.
awesome.
They're playing 3D chess together, and Yoda's moving the players with the Force.
With the Force. I know
Yeah.
I saw that. I love that. That is so awesome.
Well, Jamie, I really appreciate this. Is awesome. Thank you so much for this. And we're going to have you back on the show.
Absolutely.
Because there's
I
lots
would
more
love
we can
to.
talk to you about and other things you can do and show us, speed painting and the whole bit.
For sure.
So
For
we'll
sure.
definitely talk to you.
This time goes so fast.
It does.
does,
It
it does.
flies really, really quick.
I had a fantastic time.
Thanks so much,
Thanks a
Jamie.
lot, man. Really appreciate you
really
coming on.
appreciate you
Awesome.
coming on.
Thank you very
Awesome.
much.
And thank you for this. This is
I'll
great.
kind of slide that there, and I'll shake your hand. Thanks so much.
Thanks, Bill.
Thanks, Jamie. We'll be right back after this.
That's fabulous.
We are back. It's excellent having Jamie Pruden on the show.
Wow. Wow.
amazing guy.
Amazing guy.
I know, right? And I mean, gifts even. A man bearing gifts.
A man bearing gifts.
Those kind of gifts. What more could a person
Beautiful
ask
gifts.
Gifts
for?
to
I
you,
know, right?
gifts to humanity, gifts,
Gifts
to
humanity,
Edmonton.
gifts to Edmonton.
We had the amazing Jamie Pruden on. Now we have an amazing lady on our show, Jessi
Nice.
Toms.
Hello.
Jessi is the CEO and owner of the Muse magazine, which is an Edmonton arts magazine, online-based magazine.
Correct.
Right.
It's a fantastic magazine that's out there promoting arts of all genres, fashion, music, everything. Right, Jessi?
Yes, thank you. Yeah, we cover the ABCs of YEG, local arts, business, and culture.
Nice.
Nice.
And that's also fashion and sports. And
Wow.
it's we're actually going to have a mental health section coming up
Oh,
soon
nice.
too. So that's going to be a fun one.
Very relevant.
Yeah,
Very
absolutely.
relevant. I mean, it's certainly a hot topic these days.
Yes.
For
It
good
is.
reason.
Yeah, and,
Yeah.
and what heals better with with mental health than arts and music.
For sure.
Yeah.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Nothing goes
Nothing
better.
goes better.
Absolutely.
So, first of all, Jessi, tell us a little bit about your background. Like, how did this all come about?
Well, I've always been involved in the entertainment industry, and I've worked with a lot of bands, I've done a lot of events, I've done a lot of promotion, and it just kind of always became something that I knew I was always going to be a part of. And how the Muse sprouted from that is actually kind of interesting, because you always hear people say that there's nothing to do in Edmonton. It's a boring city. And I'm sitting there as an event planner, promoter, going, are you kidding me? Like, there's something to do every day of the week.
Right.
You know,
Too
and-
much. It's hard to decide what to do.
Right? You know, you've got arts, you got paint nights, you've got live music, you've got theatrical shows, comedians. You've got a whole pile.
And
of
is
things.
there a summer weekend that doesn't have a festival?
Oh no. And I know that because there was no sleep involved all summer.
Yeah, you don't sleep during festival season.
No,
right? It's just
no.
Go.
I'm a very caffeinated person.
I'm sure you are.
It makes it very functional.
Caffeine.
Yes. By the way, this place has great caffeinated beverages. I highly recommend them.
My only issue is I've been warned by many people, telling tales, do not drink coffee before acting, before performing, before singing, before talking, before anything.
I am screwed.
Because I go,
Cliff, you're talking too fast.
So I don't do that anymore.
Well, I had a whole latte before I sat down, so this is going to get very interesting.
Nice.
She's going to get faster and faster as she goes.
Faster and faster as you go. Listen, the thing is, there are magazines everywhere.
Absolutely.
Both online, offline, print, non-print, black and white, artsy, musical, you name it. And here's you decide, I think Edmonton needs the Edmonton Muse. And boom, just like that,
It just happened.
we have it.
Yeah.
Oh, it just happened.
It literally did.
Yes, your talents and skills and had nothing to do with it.
No, well, I sat in my kitchen with 3 other people and I said, we should have something that's outside of Facebook talking about all kinds of events. No, so not just music and not just this kind of music and not just this sport, but everything. Like, just because you like heavy metal music doesn't mean you like going to theater plays and stuff, So why are we segregating it?
Right.
So it started as event listings, and then it just kind of bloomed into
Blossomed from
stories, and then people kept asking for more, and then I had incredible people join my team. So I just created this really cool vehicle.
Right.
And
Right.
my team actually created the contents. They're the
Nice.
fuel of it, right?
Nice.
So
Nice.
it's become something because of a lot of people. We have 17 people working with us
That's
right now.
amazing.
Yeah.
And how long has the magazine been available now?
It is, yeah. It's been available for almost 3 years.
3 years already.
Yeah. Well, we started it in 3 years. The 3-year anniversary of the actual magazine would be March 2020.
Right. Wow.
Yeah.
Nice. It's got a huge following as well, which is
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah,
And
we're
it's still growing exponentially.
Growing,
Everywhere I go, I hear about the Edmonton Muse.
Yes. Yes. Actually, it's funny you say that because I hear people say, I never heard of the Edmonton Muse, and now that I'm meeting you and I heard the name, I see it everywhere. And I'm like, mission accomplished, slam dunk.
That's perfect. So what's next for the Edmonton Muse? I know we're going to have a little discussion here in the next few minutes to let our Arts Talk viewers know of something that's coming up. But
Yeah.
what else is coming up for you?
Well, we have quite a few things. We're always trying to reach out and grow and try and reach as many communities as possible. We are redoing our website, and it is going to be launching on September 4th, along with another magazine. So that's kind of in that direction. That's what we've got going on. But most of the other things actually involve you guys. So
Nice.
we could, I know, right?
Sure.
So we are going to be starting into Muse TV and Muse Radio, which is something that we're working on. And we're going to be like a hosting platform for a lot of various, musicians, podcasts, video podcasts, TV series, you name it, which people can reach out to me, by the way, if you have something that you think would be relevant to what we do. You could be a part of it too, so please contact me. And yeah, we're going to have you guys on there. You guys are going to actually be our very first official podcast.
The cat
That will be
out
awesome.
of the bag.
Woo!
Arts
Yeah.
Talk with the
Meow.
Edmonton Muse. There you
Arts
go.
Arts Talk is actually partnering with the Edmonton Muse, and I cannot even tell you how juiced I am about this.
We're excited.
So
We're excited
good.
for this partnership and to be
I love
part
it.
of that. It's going to be awesome for sure.
it.
We're looking
Yeah,
forward
absolutely.
to it.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm very excited because I feel like we have this synergy that we're all trying to do the same thing, and that's promote as a community and promote the community
Right.
properly and inclusively and exclusively and diversely.
And it's funny what you mentioned earlier, right? Doesn't matter the genre of art. Bill and I have talked about this on a consistent basis, him for a lot longer than me, but ever since I've got on here as well, we've talked about that so often, right?
Yeah.
Art is art. It doesn't matter if we're talking sculpting in leather or if you're
Right.
talking about music or heavy metal
Absolutely.
or classical,
Yeah.
right? It's
Yeah,
the
you
same
bet.
thing. And I think I love the idea of this.
Yes,
I really
this
do.
is
I
good.
think so.
This
Yeah.
is going to create some really
think so.
cool things for Edmonton and the greater Edmonton area. And then, hint, hint, nudge, nudge, we do plan on going to other places in the future.
That's right.
So
That's right.
that's another thing that could be happening,
For sure.
maybe next year, as soon as next year.
Nice.
Yeah.
But we're excited. We're so happy that you came and joined us on the show today, Jessi. It's
Thank
amazing.
you.
Again,
And
our
I'm
time
really
flies
looking
right
forward
by.
to working this.
Oh, this is going to
Yeah.
be fun.
It's going to be fun for sure. So, time's up.
Time's up.
Jessi, how do people find the Muse online?
You can go to www.edmontonmuse.ca, and we're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. You could just Edmonton Muse it. And if you are actually interested in becoming a part of everything that we're doing, the Muse TV and Muse Radio, you can just email us at info@edmontonmuse.ca, or of course Facebook us too.
And certainly the Art Stock page as well. That's still
Yes.
Yes,
up and
yes.
running on Facebook. So put a message on there. If for whatever reason you can't remember Jessi and the Edmonton Muse or Jamie Pruden,
Send Artstock a message.
just send
We'll get you-
send us a message, and we'd be happy to get
We'll
these
point you in
guys
the right
involved.
direction.
Synergy! I love it!
There you go. All right, Jessi.
Okay.
Thanks so much. We'll be right
Goes
back
too
after
fast.
this.
Lovely to see you.
All right, welcome back to Arts Talk. We've got some fantastic events to let you know about. The first one is the Writers Foundation of Strathcona County, Words in the Park. This is being held at the Community Center Agora, 401 Festival Lane in Sherwood Park. It's from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. September 28th, and it's free admission, so you can bring the whole family down. It's a family-friendly event. You can see local authors and artisans, which I believe means handmade things, which is pretty cool. And there's storytelling, games, music, and it's all part of Alberta Culture Days. There's going to be several authors launching new books, so get down there so you can catch one of the books that's being launched into the air. It should be so much fun. The next event, The Mashing Edmonton, September 20th to 21st at the Remax Field. That's at 10233 96 Ave here in Edmonton. This is going to be the best distilleries, the best breweries, the best restaurants, artists, community, all sorts of wonderful people from all over Edmonton coming together, and you can immerse yourself in the concepts of grain to glass, farm to table, and local art and culture. There's going to be DJs, some live music, art installations, and photography walls, and more. And if you thought that was great, just wait until you hear about the Edmonton Comic and Entertainment Expo. This is September 20th, 22nd at the Edmonton Expo Center, which is located at 7515 118th Ave. This is an event for all Time Lords. So if you're a Time Lord, head down to the Edmonton Expo Center. It's a great pop culture convention. You can meet your favorite stars. You can grab some drawings from your favorite comic book artists. There's vendors. You can pick up some of that sweet merch. And there's one-time only workshops, guest panels, and more. And finally, our last event is the Edmonton Art Battle. At this event, September 14th at the Yellowhead Casino, 12464 153rd Street, you're going to see 12 local artists going head-to-head in intense battle. There's 3 20-minute rounds of speed painting, and you, the audience, will get to vote as these artists go head-to-head and battle it out to see who's going to win the art battle. That's all for events. Back to you, Bill.
What an amazing show tonight.
I tell you what, there's a lot of Arts Talks that are my favorite. This chalks right up there with it.
This was a very, very good show. Awesome guests. Jamie Pruden, Jessi Toms from the Muse,
And the wonderful Jordan.
and wonderful Jordan.
Don't forget
from
Jordan.
Improv.
Unbelievable.
And of course,
Unbelievable.
don't forget Dan and Justin.
Don't forget Dan and Justin. I mean, I know
Dan, Justin.
looked a little different for I mean, I don't know.
Well, and Heidi was here early on.
And Heidi was here earlier on.
Heidi looked a lot like Jordan.
Really, it's remarkable. We'll fix it in post.
Yeah, we'll fix that later. That's what Eric can do in editing.
Eric will fix it in post.
Yeah, he can make Jordan look like Heidi.
Exactly.
Heidi look like Jordan, whatever it is.
Exactly. But what a show, people. Really looking forward to moving ahead with this. The Edmonton Muse, partnering with the Edmonton Muse and Jessi.
Yeah, we're excited about
absolutely
that.
so excited about this.
That's a big
and
thing for us.
Jamie Pruden, looking forward and forward and forward and forward, my friend.
Yeah.
I tell you, the next year is going to be terribly exciting in Edmonton with all of these
We're going to
people
get
involved.
Jamie back on the show, and we'll probably
Yes.
get Jessi back on the show too.
Absolutely.
We'll have to have
Absolutely.
both on. And the other big exciting thing, I think I mentioned on the last episode, we were close to 1,000 followers on our Facebook
We're
page.
over it.
We are over now 1,000 followers on
Nice.
our Facebook page, and
Nice.
it's still growing.
And it's still
Every
growing.
day we're still adding to it.
Woo! And for any new viewers out there, I'm always threatening to come and knock on your door if you don't go over there and like the page.
Cliff will be there.
So please save me the trip and go to the Facebook page and hit that like button and follow us. And if you have anything that you need promoted,
Yes.
if you want to tell us about your art, if you want to tell us about any genre of art, please do get in touch with us. And now you have other venues as well to promote it.
For sure, and we'll get you on the show. Send us an email, artstalkedmonton@gmail.com.
That's right.
Or, again, contact us through
Facebook
our Arts
page.
Talk Facebook page, and we'll talk about getting you on the show. We want to promote everybody out there, for sure. Any artist, any genre.
Absolutely.
That's what we want to do. Well,
Good
Cliff,
show, Bill.
It's been fantastic.
Heidi, we miss you.
Yes, we do.
Terry, we still miss you.
Terry, if you're watching, somewhere, wherever you are,
Send
us
cookies.
That's what I was going to say.
Send cookies.
All right. To our Arts Talk viewers, to our live audience, thanks so much.
Common
everybody.
Ground.
We will see you next time, and Common Ground Community Cafe in Sherwood Park.
Come have a coffee here.
You bet. We'll
Thanks,
see you next
everybody.
time.